Thank you very much and welcome. The group you see in front of you is the Symphonic Band, the youngest of our 3 concert bands here at LHS. My name is Adam Gore, and I have the pleasure and privilege of serving as the director of bands here. Welcome to the first concert that we've had in our auditorium this year, our winter concert. We've got a great show ready for you tonight. I'll bring up my colleague in just a moment as we team teach both Symphonic Band and Symphonic Winds. And he will take you through the next 2 tunes with Symphonic Band. We'll not talk too much here, and as soon as the percussion is settled, I will bring out Mr. Helvey, and he will carry us on with Claude T. Smith's Emperata Overture. And then Symphonic Band will finish up their portion of the program with a really neat piece by an American composer based out of Arkansas, Randall Standridge, called Danse Bohemienne. So, here we go. Looks like percussion is settled. I'll bring out Mr. Helvey, and here is Symphonic Band with Emperata Overture. All right. Brings us to our first stage change of the evening. While we say farewell to Symphonic Band and bring out the Symphonic Winds, Wind Ensemble's headed off to warm up. Helby was so excited at the end of that when he threw all the stuff on the floor. All right. As we do that, I'm going to mention to you, some of you, we have multiple program covers as we do every concert because, no, keep going, guys, all the way over to these seats, okay? I don't want you to accidentally kick the microphone stand. All right. And if you happen to get the one, they all feature student artwork. But if you happen to get the one, come on, Symphonic Winds. Come on, Symphonic Winds. Come on, Symphonic Winds. If you happen to get the one that features the candy, it ties in very well with tonight's theme because we have FAST out here, our fine arts support team, and they're out in the lobby selling candy grams. So if you want to send a special note to your favorite band student or director, we like candy too, feel free to go ahead, drop $1 at those FAST booths, or drop $5 and send 5 candy grams. Or drop $10 and, you know, just make a whole trumpet section happy or something. But we've got that out there. FAST does great work for us. They help sponsor clinicians, private lessons, everything else. We'll have some more info at our April concert, or spring concert, which we would love to see you at, about how you could do a seat dedication, which also goes towards FAST. Or there is a QR code in the back of your program if you would just like to make a donation to help support many of the wonderful ways. Keep going, guys, all the way over to here. Keep going. Keep going. We got a whole nother row. You'll get there. Sorry, Andrew. All right. But please feel free to make a donation, help out, or ask one of our wonderful FAST representatives how you can assist us, how you can assist them. They were always looking for more help. I'll have more on that as we take the break between Symph Winds and Wind Ensemble. But next up we have Symphonic Winds, which is the middle of our 3 groups. We're going to let them take a tuning pitch, and then we'll present 2 pieces for you. The first being Shirley Meyer's Forge Ahead. She is a composer who works out of the University of... she got her degrees from the University of Minnesota. She's based out of there now and teaches up in the Twin Cities area. And then we'll follow that up with Yama Midori, by James Barnes, another American composer, and that is an impression of his time in Japan and the Green Mountains there. So we'll have our oboes give us tuning notes, and then we will give you Forge Ahead by Shirley Meyer. All right, I'm back. Did you miss me? Of course you did. You heard Symphonic Winds, you had Mr. Helvey, our amazing department supervisor. Yeah, Mr. Helvey is the reason that all of our fine arts programs are as successful as they are here, because he coordinates all of them, from the visual art that you see on the cover of your program to our colleagues that grace this very stage, be it theater or dance or our other music department folks. Speaking of that, we have a few upcoming events. Let's see, this week is, of course, our band concert. These scores, when they hit the ground, everything is messed up. So, I will find it, I promise. But next week, we have our solo and ensemble festival here. We also have our spring cabaret concert on, I believe it's Wednesday, 1 week from tonight. And on Friday, we'll have our solo and ensemble festival, where we have not only our own students perform, but also guests from our middle schools as well. We always use some volunteers for that, whether it's set up, taking care of judge hospitality, or just working as a room monitor. We sent some emails home about that, but we also have these lovely yellow signs and QR codes out in the lobby. Please consider volunteering to help us out. We can't do all of it ourselves, and your assistance really makes a huge difference there. If you can help us out with that, we greatly appreciate it. Yes, you can sign up to monitor the same room your student is performing in and hear them perform as part of the festival. The week after that, we have our orchestra concert on March 5th. And then we will have, in the spring cycle, band, orchestra, and choir concerts, as well as our Orchestra Dance Company. And of course, numerous theater events throughout the course of the spring here as well. We are bringing out Wind Ensemble now, and they are not too fresh back, but recently they were down at the All-State Conference. This band was selected to perform at the Illinois Music Education Conference as an ensemble. We have some individuals we'll recognize in a moment, but they were selected as an ensemble to perform down at All-State. That was January 29th, a couple weeks ago, and they gave a great presentation, really represented the school extremely well. We've got one other really big event coming up, where in April we will head out to the College Band Directors National Association Regional Conference. There were only 2 schools from this 8-state region that had their wind ensembles selected to participate, 2 high schools and 6 colleges. And we were one of those 2. This wind ensemble will be performing there on April 9th. If you want to make the trek to Ann Arbor, let me know. I'll get you some tickets. It's going to be a great concert in a great hall alongside our colleagues from O'Fallon High School. We're splitting the concert with them. So we've got some special stuff going on tonight. I'll talk about our concerto winner in a moment, but I think, how are we doing out here? Need a moment? Pretty well settled? Need a minute yet? We're going to let them take a tuning pitch, and then we will dive right in. We're going to present first a piece by Ty Bloomfield, who is a Chicago native, did his undergraduate work at the Illinois State University, and is finishing up his master's at Michigan while working at Eastern Michigan. This piece was premiered by the Illinois State University Bands a year and a half ago. We played it down at Allstate, and we'll be playing it again at CBDNA. This is Shuffle, which is a very cool kind of dance-like composition, and we're playing the second movement of that for you tonight. So, we are going to let our... Mr. Helvey look at this. He conducts, he manages fine arts, he's stage crew. I know, right? Like, give it up for the man. And I was telling the band earlier, you should see him juggle. He juggles literally as well as figuratively all of these great things. So, let's go ahead, grab a tuning pitch from our oboes, and we will get started with, in just a moment, with Ty Bloomfield's Shuffle. Thank you so much for your patience on the stage change here. We know you're going to enjoy the rest of the concert. stage crew work from Mr. Helby. Next up, we have a very special presentation. Each year we offer a senior concerto competition that is open to all members of our band or orchestra program that have performed with those ensembles. And they have the chance to audition and be a part of a featured solo with the ensemble. We had about 12 or 13 seniors audition this year. We had 4 of them selected. You'll hear from Anna tonight in just a moment. Come to the orchestra concert in a couple of weeks to hear another. And then our 2 spring concerts, one band and one orchestra, will also feature those winners. So come check those out. Next up, we have Anna, who is a wonderful alto saxophone player. Been working with us, oh, you're with it, not me. Okay, never mind. All right, I thought you needed something. But she's been doing great work. She's a section leader for us in marching Wildcats, plays lead in the jazz band, played in IMEA concert and jazz bands this year, has done some phenomenal work, and she has this really cool piece that you're going to enjoy. There's 2 movements with a very brief break in between. You'll want to applaud. Please hold till after the second movement. Christophe, are you out there? Where are you, Christophe? All right, you have to forgive me for this. But it's Deux Mouvements. All right, I got a thumbs up by André Vagnon. All right, I got the approval from the French teacher. It's a Belgian concerto. So please welcome, we'll give her a tuning pitch when she comes out, but I know you're very much going to enjoy her concerto. Please welcome to the stage, Anna Garippo. Well, no question that that is a tough act to follow, but we're going to try here. Before we do that, we need to have a couple of recognitions here. First of all, we're missing a few folks tonight due to illness and what have you. It's that time of year, and unfortunately, our principal oboist has been out all week so far. And we happen to have a music teacher from Zion Benton who's also a very fabulous oboist and happened to be available. So please thank with me Ms. Katie Pierce for filling in tonight for us on oboe. We also have to recognize our All-State students, as I mentioned earlier. We had a phenomenal representation at the All-State Conference this year. As always, the whole band got to go, but these individuals were selected individually as well as the full ensemble. My French horn players brought to my attention that I had put the star next to the wrong horn player in the program, so I apologize. I will announce the correct person, and if Mom and Dad, if you need a corrected program, I'll get you one. But in the Future Music Educators Seminar, we had Caroline Guillard. On French horn in the orchestra, Kai Chemnankit. On bass trombone in the band, Braden Weaver. On euphonium in the band, Joey Kim. On euphonium in the band, Annabelle Gore. And we had, on soprano, joining us on this next one in the choir, Ava Thomas. And I'm going out of score order because I saved these two for last because they were selected principal chair, first chair in the honors orchestra for the entire state of Illinois, which is a truly remarkable achievement. On trombone, Andrew Schindler. And on tuba, Max Gardner. All right. We had the good, thank you very much, congratulations. We had the good fortune to play this piece down there, and we know that, like I said, FAST helps sponsor some of our master classes and things like that. Jim Stevenson is a Lake Forest composer that happens to be internationally renowned, and he'll be out to work with us in a little bit on this tune. He'll be out later this month to work with us, and things like FAST help support that. Most importantly, though, FAST is really like, oh, FAST, booster organization. That is really all of you. I say this at every concert, but I mean it at every concert, and I've said it for my 13 years here and all my years before that at Mundelein as well. But the reason that we moved over here is because that Libertyville is truly a special place to teach music. We have phenomenal sender programs. We have great private lesson staff. We have great administrative and collegial support, but most importantly, we have great parent and sibling support as well, and extended family, because we know all of this does not happen without phenomenal support at home, whether that's purchasing instruments, reeds, driving to early morning band or lessons, or any of the other dozens or hundreds of things that you do. So on behalf of myself and all of the students, please allow me to thank you for all of the great things that you do to make great music programs and fine arts programs like the ones we have here possible. So, clap for your families. They do nice things. All right. This piece, if you've read the program note, is very personal for Jim. He wrote it on the occasion of his mother's passing. And it is, his mother passed, he had this commission, and so he decided to write the commission about that. It features, as I mentioned Ava earlier, as another instrument in the band, the voice, because his mother was an untrained soprano, and you'll hear that kind of weave throughout the ensemble as we go. This third movement of it, of one, is his journey through grief and finally to comfort and acceptance. And I think you'll hear that, and I think it's a very meaningful tune. You're going to hear and see some unusual instruments. There's some different instruments. We've got cornets and flugelhorns back there. We've got a celeste, which is a little keyboard-like instrument. Soprano saxophone has pulled out some other things. So we're going to let them tune that before we play it. I'm going to remind our fabulous Symphonic Band and Symphonic Winds students at the end, we do need to strike the stage for the next event that's coming through here. And thank you all again for your time this evening. We'll tune, and then Of One from Jim Stevenson's Second Symphony.